Okay, so we're live. I'd like to explain a lot of things, like why I haven't been active at all. Not even on like Dino Nation or Sketchy server or any of those for a very long time. I just sort of lost interest in that sort of thing. Like I hadn't gotten any new dinosaur figures until recently. We went on a shopping trip and we went to this Goodwill where you buy stuff by the pound. So they just have these bins of junk. That's how it works with like everything except for some things like I got a $3 skateboard just so I could sit on it and ride down my driveway. But I also got three discontinued figures. I got the Safari Limited.
Yeah, back. I'm gonna go get some different headphones.
Okay. I got this figure. It's the Sue T Rex Field Museum exclusive Safari Limited T Rex with mouth open. I very much so butchered that, but whatever. I got the Safari Limited Carnegie Microraptor and
No, I
the
can.
and the old Safari Limited. What is it again?
I'll see you.
That awful baby Velociraptor, which is actually going to be if you don't know, I actually am going to be doing these audio clips about like different subjects for a fake company that works in the Purnae Chronicles universe called Foxfoot. Basically, they started off trying to like replenish dying out species on the island that had been dying out. They were actually hired by like the Australian government. I haven't like read any of the lore I've written for the Purnae Chronicles in a while, so see on my brain. Because I had planned on not doing either for a while and just quitting YouTube completely. Uh, but then I've decided that I actually want to do that stuff. But I have some original ideas. Like one has not been done. Basically, they have a base camp on the island, the crew and everything. It sounds retarded, but there's going to be a night scene. It's actually going to be dinosaurs attacking the base camp, and it's all going to be like what looks like security camera footage. So, yeah.
Saw the Rex. It's the only figure I saw.
Oh, yeah, because I don't quite know where the others are. I know the Carnegie
I
Microraptor's somewhere around here.
Where'd you get the Rex?
What?
Where'd you get the Rex?
I got this, the Safari Limited Carnegie. I'll just say Carnegie Microraptor and old Safari Limited baby Velociraptor or Utah Raptor, whatever. At a Goodwill where basically the way it works is with toys and clothes, you buy them by the pound. So it was these three were dirt cheap. They were like it wasn't even enough to be a pound, so it was like 15 cents or something for the three of them. So, yeah. I also got a $3 skateboard just so I could sit on it while riding down my driveway because it's a steep driveway. And I got some 25-cent sunglasses just so I could do the no nose thing where you pretty much just get the hoodie, go lower it down to there, and put the sunglasses under your nose. So, you want to get some more people on here? I don't know who's active on any of the servers like online right now. Oh, another update. May 2nd was my birthday. You want to see what I got for my birthday?
I can't see anything, so.
Oh, you can't? Well, you might want to change that. Can you change that? Like,
I'm going this. No, it wasn't on Discord. Okay.
oh, you're doing stop motion. Well, I'm about to show something that you might want to see.
Yeah, I'm looking.
This is my new pet baby leopard gecko, Sunflower.
Lizards are too cute.
What?
Lizards are too adorable.
We were watching How to Train Your Dragon 3 the other night, which I have to add is I can't stand that movie. Like, it was a pretty big letdown because I'd heard people say, "Oh, this movie's great."
I liked it.
Yeah, it was okay. To be honest, what was really bad about it was the fact that they did not take any risks. Like, no risks were taken. There were the acid spewing dragons. They don't hurt a single person in the movie. So they're useless. Like, nobody gets hurt. Like, I wish the I wish Snotlout and Fish Legs would just like not be in the movie because they served a purpose in the first one, but then it's like with the second and third they didn't know what to do with them. Like in the books, Fish Legs is like really skinny in the original How to Train Your Dragon books.
Weedy, he has asthma.
Yeah, but in the movies he is like, with the movies his whole thing is like he's fat. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, we were watching that. I came in here planning to do a stream a few hours before because they were watching Star Trek and I was waiting for the episode they were watching to finish. I came in here, I had Sunflower with me. I was planning to do a stream to like show all the updates. So basically what this stream is. Nobody joined. I forgot I had Sunflower, what are you doing? I forgot I had Sunflower with me. She was on my shoulder, but then she crawled down off my shoulder. She like went past this bookshelf that her cage is on, and she hid in the closet for like half a week. I was searching for her. I looked in all the wrong places. Me and my friend set up those cheap lizard traps everywhere, where it's pretty much just a bottle except you take off the end and flip it inward, invert it. Yeah, we put them in all the wrong places. And then my brother was like, "Hey, Caleb, check the closet," and I was like, "Okay." I'd pretty much given up hope at that point, but then I found her in the corner of the closet. So yeah, that was a relief. And she was doing surprisingly well.
Oof.
So, is there anyone active that can join, like King Kaiju, maybe? I don't know who all is online right now. Let's invite Crow. No, not really. That's not. But yeah, updates. I'm planning on doing the Perenne Chronicles once again. However, they are going to be virtually nothing like I originally planned. Like, I've actually done some very minor editing on this figure, and it is not done. He's just got a scar on his snout. That's all I've done so far, and the scar's not even finished. It's going to be different. I've already said that, but yeah, whatever. There's going to be some scenes that are done in an even smaller scale using this figure. So basically, I'm going to make a diorama. Well, not a diorama, but a set with this stuff called excavator clay. It's meant for reptiles. You just mount it up in their cages so they can like dig in it and make tunnels. But what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to make indoor sets. Like there's going to be a canyon set. That's where the allosaurs will be nesting. There's going to be a few jungle sets, stuff like that. Ah, Sketchy's active. What does he want? Yo, can I have link? I'd like to join. You know what? Sure.
I mean, you wanted more people on.
Yeah, I do. And like, I just want something to talk about. But okay, Sketchy. There's your link. Oh, and I also I stained the favorite koala source. I think this I did quite a while ago. I stained it like sort of reddish in color. Like it's still got some orange in it, but it's like mostly red. And I really like how that turned out. And I think now my plans have pretty much.
What is up, Trommler Nation?
No. I still sounds like.
So, guys, it's been a while since I've done one of these.
Sup, Sketchy?
Yep. Sketchy. Sunflower, where did you go? She is a demon. A sun demon.
What is... Hello?
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What were you gonna say?
Sunflower is a sun demon. She's my lizard. There you are. I got a lizard for my birthday, a leopard gecko. Come here. This is Sunflower. she's a baby leopard gecko. She's 4 months old.
I know. I've been watching the stream the whole time.
Okay.
She's
Yeah.
nice and scaly.
Well, she feels so soft.
That's
Because the walls are so little. That's how most geckos are.
I've made like gecko kaiju before.
But yeah. So
Like Echo the Gecko.
there was a point in time. I'm trying to remember what I was planning on calling her for a short amount of time. I think it was the name of like a DI character. But yeah, that got scrapped. Then I was thinking, I don't think any of you raid this series, but I know you've heard me talk about it on previous streams.
The Panda Chronicles.
No, the Perenne Chronicles is a show I've been planning. It's a book series called Wings of Fire. It's great.
I know what Wings of Fire is. I've never read
I've never read it, and I don't plan on.
What?
I've heard of it, but I don't plan on reading it anytime soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. There was a point in time where I was thinking about naming her after character from them, but then I was talking to my brothers, and I said, like, what about something like Sunflow? Because to me, her scales look like a horizon sky because they've got like that.
Seems legit.
But my brother was like, how about Sunflower? That sounds better. And then, yeah.
Yeah, orange and onion.
friends.
But yeah, a lot of the sets for the Perenne Chronicles are going to be indoors because of the delay of the several months, or like the 3 months where I was like, nah, I'm not doing that show. I think I just started on writing for the second episode when I gave
Did you
up.
say that you're going to be filming the Perenne Chronicles indoors?
Well, I'm going to be making indoor sets with like live plants and the stuff called excavator clay. It's something you put in reptile tanks. You mount it up and make tunnels and stuff with it. And some reptiles,
you're going to make ginormous sets.
not necessarily ginormous, not that big. But what I am going to do is I'm going one set where the allosaurs nest. It's a canyon. And that is going to be made with excavator clay and it's going to have some wood stuff behind it so that I don't have to buy like 20 bags of it. But yeah.
Okay. If you're good enough at it, then it'll work. And if not, your show is gonna suck even more than a prostitute.
Hey, shut up, Sketchy. This is a PG stream.
I'm just saying you're taking a risk. But you know what? I think it's about time I think it's a good thing that you're doing this.
Like,
It's worth a try, but if it doesn't work, then just go to do what everyone else does.
well, not all of the sets are going to be indoors. It's going to be like the only confirmed indoors sets I have is a very small set for a few scenes that are meant to be like back at Hell Creek.
Well,
Pretty much.
hopefully, if you do it right, then I won't be able to decipher which one is a set and which one isn't, and that is when you know you did well.
Well, because I told you the canyon's going to be a set, you're definitely going to be able to tell that one is a set. But yeah, part of me is so tempted to repaint this figure to look like the new design for the Saurian Rex, but at the same time, I do not trust my repainting skills at all. I ruined.
If you found a second one, then go for it. If not,
Yeah.
don't tempt fate.
You're repainting like the sword.
Yeah.
It better not be the green Rex. That green and yellow Rex.
Yeah, I'm like, part of me's tempted. Wait, no, I can just get a different one on D Jenkins. Actually, I haven't checked them in a while, so I don't know if they still have them.
D. Jenkins. I'm gonna take a look.
If they have it, it's going to be an other. Safari Limited other.
Yep, definitely where I'm going. Yeah, soon I'm gonna be able to get my first Reborn figure.
Oh,
Wait, what are you getting, Sketchy?
I'm getting the jungle. I'm gonna get the Jungle Vistatosaurus Rex.
okay. You go for it, man. I just don't want to buy Reborn because their quality control is not very good.
Quality control. Don't you mean that their control over what they say is bad? Because I mean they've said a lot of regrettable immature stuff.
Well, the thing is, the Cerberus clan, the rubbery plastic stuff, it cracked. Wires on the inside snapped eventually.
Wait, what? You have one and know from experience?
I have all three. Yes, I got the Cerberus clan for Christmas one year off of everythingdinosaurs.com. Everythingdinosaur.com. It is terrible. Like people, and with a lot of their figures, they have issues with standing on their bases because of warping.
I could care less about the bases.
Yeah.
I see. Honestly, like the Jungle Vistatosaurus Rex is actually going out of stock quickly because like there's 4. Last time I checked, there was 3 available. There was 5 available. Now there's 4. I don't know. Hopefully, they don't go out so quickly that I don't get a shot. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I checked. They're not on D Jenkins.
Oh no. Well, I guess this is going to stay the way it is with
Wait,
all,
yeah.
with all the glorious paint chips.
What's not DJ? What's not on D Jenkins? Sketchy.
The Field Museum Rexes, Sue figures or whatever.
Those are some of my most wanted figures, but I can't find them anywhere because they're kind of like Gorgosaur.
Yeah.
The Safari Gorgosaur, you mean?
What?
You're talking about the Safari Gorgosaur, right?
Yes.
Wait, guys. Do any of you have the Safari Limited prehistoric, the new Allosaurus?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I've been thinking
I did. But I went to
I
my
may
local.
actually replace this figure's role in the Pernay Chronicles with that figure.
Hang on, let me take a look. Oh yes, do it. If you want, funny story though, not funny, but just okay story. I actually went to my Natural History Museum, and they had the Safari 2019 Stegosaurus.
Oh, nice.
I got that and the Papo 2008 Allosaurus.
Mm.
I thought it was a good move. What about you? You think that was a good $50 well spent?
Yeah.
Actually, they had a couple of other good figures. They had the Papo standing and running Rex.
Okay.
Well, not the green version, but the brown version of the standing Rex. And they had the Papo Spino and Brachio. The Papo Brachio was $50 on its own, so it was kind of a ripoff.
Hey, girl. Yep, she ran.
Yeah, she went to Iran, but she then Kuwaited a bit. Now she stands on Iraq. crush her.
I'm not crushing you, trust me. But like, she's like just the most demonic.
You idiot! You just dropped.
That's not on me. She runs like.
I'm calling PETA right now.
Oh, thank you. I love PETA. He's my favorite character from the Hunger Games.
Honestly, me too. I watched the first film.
Oh,
Oh,
my favorite.
That company can kill itself. Like, sure, sometimes they stand up for decent issues, but most of the time they're murdering innocent dogs and talking shite about our favorite movie. Like, not movie, like, favorite, like, Steve Irwin. Yeah. Favorite figure. Next thing you know,
the one good thing they did is the company PetSmart, most PetSmart locations buy their reptiles from, Reptiles by Mac. They actually sent in some investigators, and they really uncovered a lot of like what the company does. So
I guess, but I think even though PETA,
that's the one good thing they've done.
I think for the most part, PETA is very dodgy and kind of not good.
Yeah,
Like it just depends. Like sometimes they can do good things. It's just the bad outweighs the good. That's the simple part of it. Besides, other better organizations have done similarly good things before and not murdered tons of dogs and cats.
Oh, yep. Here is one of the Cerberus clan figures. Its arms just fell right out of its sockets. Its paint is.
I thought that was actually a gimmick. I thought it was a gimmick that its arms could break.
No, they don't break. They just pop out and you can put them back in, but then they're super loose. Like, you see the wire on the tail, it does not work anymore. And the rubbery plastic has, like, stretched and because of the wire. And, like, a lot of the paint's come off. It's got just a ton of
Yeah, I'll see what I can do when I get the Vistatosaurus and see if it really is that bad. But I think since it's a Reborn figure, I'm going to be doing, like, my first Reborn figure unboxing. When that won't be for a while,
yeah, you
because
see-
the figure's supposed to arrive by, like, July or August.
Yikes. But,
Like, it's
yeah.
shipping, but it's also slow shipping. Like, it's a piece of shit.
Hey!
When it comes, I said shit. It's a good pun. Deal with it. Like, come on. What do you like? Honestly, that's a good pun, don't you think? Don't you see a good pun when you see one? Let's see.
Oh, you said shit. Ha ha. That sounds like a joke a 4-year-old would make.
Yeah, silly Willy. But yeah. What's some other fun stuff?
14.
Okay.
Mm.
Anyways, what's some other fun stuff to think about? Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Fox is fun. Is going to be.
I'm gonna beg my mom to buy the figure early.
Dumb. No, not really. Well, I mean, you do you, right?
Actually, you know what? I can wait a day. I told her that by the end of Sunday, when I've finished all my studying, then I can ask her to buy it, and then all that.
Guys, guess who's going to 1 week of summer camp next week?
At least it's not summer school, because summer school is for dumb.
No, summer camp for me is actually very fun. I get to talk with friends. Oh, by the way, recently, my brother's friend enlightened him to the glory of Doctor Who, and then my brother persuaded me to watch the show, and it's actually really good. So
now you're a Doctor Who fan?
Yeah, it's good. Like, come on.
I've watched. I actually have. You know what? No, I have not watched it. I'm lying to myself. I've not watched.
The old show is.
Hush, Caleb.
The revival show is good. The new ones.
It's like the longest running show ever.
Star Trek has run for longer.
I use this the phone.
Not cut short. Star Trek not cut short.
I've noticed that I started not saying hold the phone, and I've now again saying hold my beer.
If we count Godzilla, that's been going since 1954, mates.
That's a movie, but that's a movie franchise, not a.
Yeah, I just realized Star Trek, the original show, lasted 3 seasons. The third was garbage. And then there's like a bunch of movies, I'd say half of which are really good. The other half are just
Talking like a really huge, insufferable nerd.
what?
Yeah, I said you're talking like a huge, insufferable sci-fi nerd. But you know what?
Okay,
But at the same time, keep
Star
going.
Wars is horse poop. Star Trek and Doctor Who are good.
Wait, what? Are you a Trekkie? Are you a Trekkie who hates Star Wars?
I don't hate Star Wars, but
You don't seem to like Trek very much either.
what? No. Deep
Are-
Space Nine and what's it called are good.
I like Star Wars, but like I think it's gone downhill.
I like the J.J. Abrams.
What do you think of the prequels?
The prequels are actually pretty good. I like the prequels.
They're trash. I like the originals and the new ones, but the prequels are horrible.
The new ones are SJWBS.
Not entirely.
Like we got Ellie Sadler.
Laura Dern,
And
the
I think-
actor of
okay.
Basic Girl, blonde girl from Jurassic Park, lady.
Ellie
Yeah.
Sadler.
Yeah, plays
Laura Dern. That's
yeah,
her
Laura
name.
Dern also plays what's her face and Admiral Holdo in The Last Jedi.
Okay, so yeah,
I don't even remember her
I put some of that stuff in there, but just because there's SJW propaganda doesn't mean it's horrible. Like it's better.
Also,
than-
I found it honestly, the best thing I could find from the film was that it was eye candy. Like it had a lot of good eye candy, but besides that, it went on for too long, and I found it at least
Wait,
a little
sketchy. When's your birthday?
July 26th.
He's older than you.
Hang on. How old is
He's
How-
29
how old-
years
I
older
don't
than you.
care.
I'm just saying,
But-
William. It's
how
true.
old is your bro? Caleb?
14.
14. When was he born?
August 24th.
Ah, yeah. You better suck it, bro. I'm older than you.
But you sound like you're 6 months old.
No, it's
What
12.
is my lamp doing there, and why is it covered in, or why does it have dents in it? And
Because you left it on the floor, genius.
yeah, genius. That doesn't mean you can just take it.
I
A 14-year-old genius. What a great person. Oh boy.
Okay, whatever. We're just going to ignore William for the rest of the series.
Dude, I love
Oh,
how y'all are arguing over age while I'm over here just like puppeting dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're considering collecting SH Monster Arts now, Nova.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I guess you're not a set in stone. You're not a set in stone collector.
Anyway, do keep it down and maybe use headphones, Caleb.
I don't have any.
All right, then at least turn the volume down.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm actually watching some TV right now, and oh boy, this is good. This is good stuff.
That's what I didn't say when I saw Dinosaur Archipelago. No, not really. Season 2 was actually pretty good.
Thank you. Honestly, I will admit it's not nearly as good as what I can do now, but like figure versus figure, I'm glad that I'm still making outside shows outside because it does mean that I have an excuse to improve my craft.
Yeah.
Like I wonder, what do you think figure versus figure?
It's great that you can improve your bodily excrement. You know, that's lovely.
At least I've actually finished a show.
Like, just inject some food coloring into that greenish, brownish crap and see it change color. That's beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, and how about you add some foxes for those furries? They
No.
love they
What? No. Yeah, I don't.
What does the fox say? The fox says the Paranate Chronicles is DI type show number 56.
Hey, actually, I'd say it's probably like, it's the DI type show that's going to be somewhat anyways, the least like a DI type show. Okay? Like,
So you're gonna go for being subversive.
Yeah.
Okay, then you want to see my DinoTube tier list?
Sure.
The photographs, that was back when I was busy filming, I was busy making drawings because I'm a heavy tracer. But here's the tier list. And of course, you're not on the tier list yet because I haven't seen an episode, so I haven't seen what you can do yet.
Oh. At the moment, it's not very good, but I'm going to do some short things that will
All right, then.
like little short
Whatever,
things and
whatever
stuff
you
that
say
will practice.
now. Whatever you say. Anyways, here's the tier list. What do you think?
Sorry, what? Sorry, 1 second. I just went to.
Here's my tier list. And it's pretty simple, like S tier, A tier. You get the idea.
Wait. Where's Cenozoic?
Cenozoic, I decided not to put that on there because, well, it only had 2 episodes.
Is this like quality wise or?
I actually don't have a good excuse for not including Cenozoic. I really should have a better reason to not include it.
I'd say I'd put it on like.
Hang on, my dad's here.
Okay.
I'm here for over an hour doing this.
Really? We've been streaming for over an hour.
No, I've been doing this.
I plan on having some stop motion in the Piranha Chronicles. But then again, I might not because you're probably going to be able to tell.
Lad, I've got about 20 seconds here that I've done in an hour. If time for your problems, it ain't gonna work, son.
What?
If you have time constraints or low patience,
No, no patience. Fair enough. It seems
But
like.
yeah, which one? Do you have any tier things that you disagree with or think it should be higher or lower?
Okay. Yeah. 1 second. Prehistoric Island Reborn. Okay, good. At first I was thinking Prehistoric Islands would be higher up, but thank goodness it's not. Because to be honest, it really doesn't deserve to be higher up.
Honestly, yeah. Unless I see when I see some more improvement, then I'll give it a shot to go up. But not now.
Yeah. But I think, to be honest,
it should be lower than Genesis Project.
The quality of the Piranha Chronicles will be higher now that I'm planning to have it mostly. Well, not really mostly, but a lot of it being indoors, because then I can have more lighting control, just a lot of things like that. The one problem is I don't know how to do sky.
Do a sky? Just get a giant picture of one, and then, or you could green screen it.
Wait, what does he think of Rogue One?
What? No, he said just get a. He didn't.
Oh yeah, Rogue One. I thought it was all right.
I liked it.
Insane.
I'm blind by Star Wars anything. Like I actually really like that kind of where it's a militaristic setting, And so I thought that was really interesting, especially in a Star Wars kind of setting.
You turn on the fan, William. It's hot.
I have an AC running in my garage.
So yeah, I really liked Rogue One. What'd you think of Solo?
Well, I thought it was just okay. Not particularly amazing. It was
better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's better than I thought it would be because everybody said it was really bad. My brothers loved it. I liked it, but it wasn't a huge deal to me. But I did enjoy it more than I thought.
Nice.
I'd say it's worth watching again.
Guys, name one form of animal herd or pack that has actually that has not been featured in a show, like a TI type show.
Flock of sheep.
Calsaurus.
No, I mean there's different sort of forms, types of herds. There's one example I can think of, but it's not really an example because it's the one that I know has not been used. A harem.
A harem, that's a type of anime.
Okay, a harem is a group of animals led by one male and his many wives.
No, it's
Oh.
just like an average harem anime.
What the heck? Okay, I don't watch anime, so I don't know.
I don't
that
watch anime either. I just know that.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, basically, like there's harems of wild ass.
So like a lion in a way.
Is that how lions work? I know
They're called
virtually
a
nothing
pride,
about
but
big
yeah,
cats.
it's a lead male and a bunch of females. It's an average herd, really. There's herds of like that's how a horse herd works.
Yeah, that's a harem. Like horses are my example. Wild.
Well, the roots
Wild. Wild.
on a horse. Hit me with your Porsche. I've been in that valley.
Oh my gosh, guys! June 1st was my oldest brother, the one that got me banned from Dino Nation for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Cat.
Hey, he. Wait,
Either way, he's a dumb brother.
no, he actually really improved personality-wise, but
Has he told Kiki to remove his kick because he did it and confessed to it?
I'm just nervous about talking about stuff like that. Like, I feel, I don't know why, but like, I'm sorry, Nova, but when you got banned from Dino Nation, you really shouldn't have got invited back. I'm just being honest. Like, you have changed, I will admit that. But like, the fact that he won't remove the kick when he let someone back from being banned that actually did what they did, and he won't even remove my kicked thing.
Yeah, that's one of the many problems that I
Yeah.
don't like about Dino Nation. Like, even though my server is very anti-PC, I think it's
Yeah.
better than
I can't stand. I'm just saying, I can't stand like.
you can't stand my anti-PC Discord server.
No, I love that server because of that fact, the anti-PC.
I know you keep your channel PC, but at the same time, even people like Kiki and you let out your un-PC-ness.
Yeah, I do.
Admittedly, yeah, I feel like if we keep this up, Sketchy server can become the true #1 server. Yeah, that's just in my wildest dreams. Yeah, I just forgot. God damn it, that's the second time.
Hey!
Sorry, it's just that another light has gone. Another one of my lights.
rules.
Yeah, my lights went out. My lights keep going out.
Oh, guys, CJ. The other day was his birthday, so what I did was I bought him a 5-gallon because he wanted to get a baby Pac-Man frog, and he did. If you remember CJ, he's my slave. He came on to one of the episodes. I think it was the first or second episode of.
He's the one who's on the stream and came over and he said, like something like big movies or something like that. That was glorious.
Oh, yeah, he's not quite that bad anymore.
I have to watch something.
But yeah, he's my slave. So, he's working at the cornfield right now. He actually used his whip because it's a Pac-Man frog. Pac-Man says waka 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 waka. He says that when he's eating, like
waka waka, hey, samina saga.
But he wanted to get a Pac-Man frog. He wanted to go to Alligator Alley, this my favorite pet store, here. That's where he got Sunflower and a lot of her supplies. What he wanted one. I suggested that he should go there with the whip I use on him, and ask them if he could see their Pac-Man frogs, and then keep whipping them until one of them says waka waka, and buy the one that said waka waka. No, not really. But yeah, he ended up getting a Pac-Man frog. I got to see it yesterday, and it's adorable. So, is King Kaiju active? I can't tell because if I go on Discord, it would like burn my house down because my computer will overheat. Like it can't run Ooh. There we go.
Oh my, things are still going nice for me. The Sketchy Meister.
You know, I feel like Safari Limited has an obsession with oranges, reds, and yellows.
He's obsessed with oranges? Maybe he should join the annoying orange. Hey, Caleb.
Like
Hey, Caleb. Hey, Caleb.
what?
Knife.
Oh, nice. I love knives. Like,
I know this one girl. I know this one crazy psycho girl who actually made an entire video fantasizing about murdering people.
what the heck? Okay, well, let's go report her. No, not really.
I actually did report her. She still is
enough. Like, I wouldn't know what to do with that in that situation. I just
rat it on.
watch it in the first place. But yeah, I've got sun like this. She's a Martian and like she controls
She's
your.
a Martian man. She's a Martian fan hunter.
No, that's what Tiny is because Tiny always wants to eat her. Speaking of which, Tiny, I'm going to go get. I'll be back.
I'm almost done with my time.
This. I wonder what's it like just watching.
Do any of you have any questions about the Brunei Chronicles? Sorry, I hurt my ankle.
Not really. I was just predicting it was gonna be perfectly average.
Yeah. If I have to admit, it's probably going to be perfectly average.
Holy shit! Oh, I mean, oh my god! Excuse me. I just realized that Eric Rappel's History just uploaded a video, and sorry for the slip. Sorry for the slip up. Forgive me, please. I just found out that he did an epic rap battle for Ronald McDonald versus Burger King.
Oh, great.
It's India, man.
Have you guys seen the Burger King real meal boxes, like making fun of Happy Meals?
Oh boy.
It's this whole campaign thing, and like they're all like depression and like and stuff.
I am depression. Oh yeah, I think we might actually be able to actually, Jurassic Bob, this other guy is telling me to join the conversation. I'm gonna have to wait for a bit. My friend Jurassic Bob is telling me to join this conversation.
Okay. See ya, buddy.
I might actually invite him here if you want.
Oh, sure.
He has 33,000 subs.
If that happens, I'm going to implode. How many subscribers does Indominate? What's his name? The British guy. Sketchy's friend. Good guy.
Bob?
What? No, he has Indominus in his name.
Indominus Rex 01?
Is that him? I don't know. His profile picture is like a cartoon Indominus Rex with like a ridiculously.
Indominus Rex 01.
Okay, I thought his next name was like Indominus 505, Rex 505. I don't know. I've been really out of touch with the community. But the way herds are going to work with ceratopsians in the Pernite Chronicles is they're going to be harems. The ceratopsians are going to be living in harems. Originally there was going to be this huge multi-species ceratopsian herd where basically it sort of works with tiers. Like there's a top tier with a leader, which was going to be the Collectus Styraco, and a bunch of other big figures like the Safari Triceratops, and they would be sort of the ones that like fight like oncoming carnivores, while all the little ones like the Collecta Ionosaurus and all those run away. That was sort of how it was going to work, but that plan got scrapped. Like right now, how the show's going right now is very early production phase. It's really just flip-flopping ideas, like switching them out, seeing what seems to work best.
I don't know if I like this fight scene. I think I'm. Okay, I saw a close shot.
Tiny, look! Look! No, that's not food. Okay, well. Whatever. And just so you know, this stuff is excavator clay. It starts out as powder. You mix water into it, and then you can form it into like rock type stuff. And then you can just crush it back up and put water back in it, and then reuse it. That's what I'm using in Sunflower's cage.
Done with my fight. I don't know if I like it or not. And let's get new gloves. I'm gonna try to just do something like moderately smoother than this.
Sunflower.
Are you okay?
Wait, never mind. I'm going to put Sunflower. On instinct, I just looked at her cage and I was like, "Yeah, I want to hold her." Okay. And then are you at like a school lab?
No.
Okay. That sort of looks like a classroom or something. I guess it's just the lighting. It looks too good to be like inside a house.
It's in my garage.
Oh, that's a very nice garage. Well, at least compared to the ones I've had, because
Gonna get new gloves. I ask where they are.
okay. Well, see ya.
Hello? Fragilis. Hello?
Guess who's back? It's your least favorite irrelevant YouTuber. Ha!
I'm back too.
So basically, plans. I just saw the Safari Limited baby Velociraptor figure. It looks terrible because it's all it looks sort of warped, I want to say.
I think I have it.
It's got really long arm, like one really long arm. Basically, the company Foxfoot, that's their nickname. I haven't come up with the actual name. Basically, they were trying to recreate a dinosaur the public would like. So basically, they were trying to recreate something along the lines of the Jurassic Park Velociraptor. And in the story, that was their first, going off of what they had with the actual like raptors on the island, and then sort of mixing them with lizards in a way. Tiny, who on earth is that? And that's supposedly their first attempt. It came out really deformed, so it was quickly euthanized because it's being alive for it was basically misery.
Wait, which one?
With the Safari Limited baby Velociraptor or Utah Raptor, it got re-released as a Utah Raptor or at a certain point. I found that figure at the thrift store, and I bought it just because it was there, sort of. And it's Safari, and it's discontinued, I think. And then that gave me an idea. Basically, Foxfoot is sort of like dinosaur SCP containment unit or whatever. And it's going to have some odd. It's going to have some like stories about like test experiments and things. It's going to have a short story about that Velociraptor. Basically, they were trying to recreate a dinosaur the public would want. So basically, the Jurassic Park Velociraptor, going off of what they had. The actual raptors from from Pyrenees Island and the other 5 islands of the 6. One of which is
Pyrenees Chronicles.
what?
I just realized that you're talking about Pyrenees Chronicles.
Well,
Actually, something legit.
no. They tried to recreate that sort of raptor going off of the raptors they had on the islands, and sort of mixing that with with like modern day reptiles and things to try to get something along the lines of the Jurassic Park raptor. And in the lore, the Safari Limited Utah Raptor figure, baby Utah Raptor, was their first attempt. It was sort of like their first attempt at creating that. So like it's really deformed, and in the storyline, quickly after it hatching, it was like being alive was pretty much misery because of how deformed it was. So they quickly euthanized it. But yeah, because my dinosaur art is terrible, I'm trying to find someone that's really good at art
You're
who
not
can
that
do who can do some really good like dinosaur sketches and things for the story. But the thing is, there's nothing I could really do in return for them, so that sort of is bad because then I feel bad because it's like I don't know.
I'd be fine with it.
Can you do like sort of like sketch art? Well, sketch art's the wrong word. Where like I want like really realistic like headshots for certain things. Like can you do that sort of thing?
I can try. You want to be digital or what?
Do I
Digital.
want what?
Digital or physical? Because stuff looks rough on paper, but you can get better stuff on digital.
Well, I mean like I want Oh, wait, I think I'm like the only dino tuber that like scans their drawings. I scan my drawings with the printer so I can have a digital copy. I don't know. It's in really early planning. Tiny, what are you doing? Whatever. I'll just leave it. Oh, he's trying to get to Sunflower's cage. He sees her in there, but he can't quite either because there's glass, but still, I'm going to keep him away from that. Stay there. Stay away from Sunflower. He's the king of the sand. Wait, no. Sand be bad for him. Reptile sand is actually bad for most reptiles.
And arms.
Because they can get him, they can lick it, and by that they're accidentally eating it, and they can die.
Isn't anything licking something eating it technically?
Well, with reptiles, with like lizards and things, that's sort of how they eat. Like Tiny, his tongue is very sticky, so he's like jumps forward at a bug, and his tongue sticks out of his mouth a bit and sticks to it and brings it in. And they lick they smell by licking. So like he'll go around licking the sand, and that'll be getting inside his system, and then it clogs up his system so much that it kills him. So that's why he's not on reptile sand. He's on what's called Eco Earth. Basically, it's shredded coconut husk. That's also what Sunflower's on. Although she's got some sphagnum moss in there too. But I plan on using quite a few reptile products, like making the sets for different.
That's what I plan on doing for photography sometimes.
Eh. I pretty much give it up. I got drawing dinosaurs. I took off most of the dinosaur drawings from my wall.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, now I remember why. The fan was moving, and it was making them flap around, and it was late at night, so me and my brother weren't thinking straight.
I was thinking straight.
Okay. Well, I wasn't thinking straight, and he's like, "Can I take these off the wall?" And I was like, "Yeah." I made him sound too.
I only took 2 papers off the wall.
Oh, well, then I must have done the rest.
Yeah, you must have done the rest.
The
It
only-
was just because those 2 were rubbing up against the
The only ones,
or shade or blinds. And
the
it was
only
making a really
drawings,
loud
dinosaur
noise.
drawings I still have on the wall are this blue and black raptor and my Bone Crusher rendition. Not the headshot that was really far fetched. A more realistic one. It's got mostly an aloe body. It's got a Orgo head, the stump arm, of course. I think it has like baryonyx arms or something. It's got the acro spine and an allosaurus tail. My goodness, my hair is awful. There, that's it. But oof, if I'm PC, I actually don't want to be PC on my channel. What I try to do on my channel is like PG. I think Sketchy heard me. They thought I said PC. I'm gonna get you some food. I'm back.
Finally.
So. Is there anything that you want to see in like a Dinosaur Island type show? Really? Because I'm I'm just talking to other people in this.
What'd you say?
Is there anything that you like want to see in like a Dinosaur Island type show? Like anything that you...
Ready?
Is there anything unique that you think could be cool in a Dinosaur Island type show?
I mean, my thing, it's not going to be a show, it's going to be a movie. Just a side thing to do.
No, I'm talking about like with my show because I'm trying to make it as good as I can get it.
But I'm doing dinosaurs versus robots versus people, basically. It's an
That's
ongoing war.
original.
It's a three-way war. Does this okay? Moment of truth. Does this stand? One leg is very bulky. One is. No, it does not stand.
Oh, this one's tiny. These are called superworms. They're what I feed Tiny. And this one is so little.
That's not good.
Like if you look at say, wait, aren't you arachnophobic and doesn't like kaiju like watch like spider videos on the Osworth channel, so you always see them when you sign into it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't
Why?
deserve it, but it's funny.
What?
The fact that he does that, like,
They moved it to the sketch. They did it in the sketchy server, and it took them so long to pick up on it. And I'm like, "Excuse me, can you please delete the video?"
Tiny bit the head off of the superworm. You see? And it's still moving.
I mean, chickens can survive a year without their heads.
Isn't there one
A year.
Isn't there one that's like survived even longer,
It's
but it
not
died
a
by
year.
choking?
I don't know. Chickens are weird.
A few seconds without their head.
William, if you get him in the right spot, there was this one chicken that its head got chopped off, but it lived for like
Michael.
2 years after. Yeah, Michael. It
Oh.
lived for like 2 years after. Yeah, Tiny, you don't get to
Feed it
eat that one.
Tubes.
No, they just shove it down its throat.
Maybe I should do a Godzilla.
Feed it up for it.
No, they didn't chew it up for it.
It would have no way to process the food, so they would have to have some kind of way of grinding or chewing it up for it. And then
Whatever.
shove it down the
Sunflower, look. It's called superworm. Eat it, demon. You start. Sunflower never eats. Like I never see her eat, anyways. Like.
Godzilla versus Ghidorah stop motion.
I don't like pay attention to Godzilla at all. Like kaiju thing. I know, but like I just know the basics, like Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan.
Did you see King of the Monsters?
No, I haven't seen any Godzilla movies, and I don't even really care to be honest. Like,
Honestly, the Showa era is a masterpiece. Those things are quality.
like I might end up seeing it. Like, my dad might show it to us or something. Like, we used to not watch Marvel movies, and then he showed us Age of Ultron, and we loved it, and then we got set on them.
I think you'd like Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yeah, he likes action movies. But our mom is like really strict, so she gets like mad when he shows like Marvel movies. She doesn't really necessarily get mad, but she's sort of irritated because she saw part of Civil War.
Did you see Endgame?
No, I have not yet. But there's one thing I know, but my brother's over there. It's a spoiler, and I'm mad that I found it out. Like, I won't say it. Just don't tell me anything about Endgame, because I plan on seeing it. Our family does not make much money, so we do not go to the theaters. So,
Abbreviate the spoiler.
what?
Abbreviate the spoiler.
No. I'm not going to, because my brothers could probably find it out. Here's what I'll do.
This head is too bulky.
No, Tiny. Tiny was watching me type, and he got the hungry eyes while looking at my fingers, because I was just feeding him worms, and they wiggle sort of like my fingers when I type. And he was like looking at my fingers, and his eyes got dilated like they do when he's about to eat something.
That's what my cats are like. Or my cat tough.
Okay, don't say that out loud, okay?
I can't see. Oh, did you DM it to me?
In the group chat thing, you know.
What group chat thing? Is it on Discord?
No, Hangouts has a group chat.
I can't see that on my phone. I don't think.
Oh,
Let me check. No. You have to send it on to like the actual chat channel. Something I've seen lad.
should we end the stream?
I mean, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, nobody's watching.
It doesn't make a difference if we keep going or not. We're still talking. Yes. Okay. You still there? Virgilis? Virgilis.
Yes, it didn't go on there. Okay, my computer died. So
Okay then.
I plugged it in and yeah. There you go, sunlock. Were you there when King Kaiju accidentally stabbed himself while playing the knife game?
Pretty sure, yes.
I sound weird saying this, but to be honest, that was hilarious.
Why? What was his... I wonder if he's still good at it.
Same.
Good.
Hey, he was good at it. He got really good at it. Okay, wait, no, we're gonna fight soon, so like you can't say he's good at it.
I remember that.
We probably won't do that. We probably won't do the meetup. The plan was we do it at a nearby nature park, so he could get to like.
So y'all were legitimately gonna fight?
No, we weren't going to. It was going to be a joke video. Like, it would be like punches, like,
Versus Logan Paul. A joke.
Well, no, like literally a joke. Like it was going to be like. It was going to be completely staged.
With a joke. Most hyped up fight in like history. It's a draw.
To be honest, I say KSI won because, okay, Logan Paul didn't win a single time. Those two were draws. KSI was the one that actually got a win. Because there were 3 rounds, 2 of which were draws, and 1 was KSI winning. So,
What has become of this stream?
I don't know.
We're talking about Logan Paul and KSI now.
Yeah.
3 times the stream. Talking about discussing Logan Paul versus KSI. Limited time exclusive from Nova and Fragilis.
We should probably end the stream. Nobody's watching. Nobody's doing anything. No, not really. I don't. Billy sticks figures in his mouth like. Remember when he was like, wait, were you there when we were in a call and he was just like swallowing his Papo Cryo's head?
No. Who was it? Oh my gosh.
Billy go.
What? Wee. Wonder if I should do. Who should I draw next? Dan or Mothra? Are you still there? Hello? Are you there? All I heard was an
We should probably end the stream.
Okay. You're lagging. You're laggy.
What?
I don't know if you're still laggy, but you were laggy. What should I draw? Because I don't know. I'm almost done with a baby Alice. But
Whatever you want, man. I gotta take a urination break, so see ya.
Still alive, by the way. This thing has erectile dysfunction. Oh my gosh, senpai. Is that you? Senpai?
Wait. I'm back. But quick question:
Yeah.
does the Spino Dude mug still say reviews?
I do not know. I know his shirts don't say it anymore.
Oh no! I need a perfect Spino Dude reviews mug. You know how like occasionally I'll dress up as Gibson.
Gibson wanted to change his name to Gibson Kite. He should just change it to Bionicle Source Reviews.
No, Bionic Dude reviews.
Gibson Reviews. Gibson Dude Reviews. Gibby!
But like,
Oh.
what's my original idea that hasn't been done before in a Dinosaur Island type series?
I do not know, partner. Let me think down on the rodeo train, aka my brain. You could just copy the entire script from Walking with Dinosaurs 2013
No.
and just do it with toys and replace some of the dinosaurs.
Cretaceous Cut is so good. The Walking with Dinosaurs 2013 Cretaceous Cut.
People say the CGI is bad. I'm like, that's some of the best CGI I've seen in a dinosaur movie.
Yeah.
It's the best outside of Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World. Fallen Kingdom. No.
Ew, no, we don't talk about Fallen Kingdom.
Mattel.
Mattel is. Mattel has some sick magic that brainwashes people into thinking they're great. Okay, like that Delta figure is poop.
They have
Hasbro did a better Delta figure than them.
bad quality control.
Wave 1, great. Wave 2, not at great, but not as great. Wave 3, okay. And then everything after is just bad.
By the way, Fragilis, you're still live.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Like, people say the Delta figure is better than Hasbro's. No, Hasbro did a better Delta figure.
I mean, if you added a toe claw to it, it's the best Delta figure ever made. It already is.
What? What is?
Delta. Hasbro's Delta. It's the best Delta figure.
No. There was a point in time in which they just with Hasbro they had this Velociraptor figure and they kept like reusing its sculpt, just painting it to be the different raptors. One was brown with like dark gray stripes. That's closer to Delta's actual appearance than the Mattel one.
Feels bad. Feels bad that Papo's brown raptor is closer. And Papo's green raptor is closer. What is wrong with Mattel? Why can't they get everything except for blue and Echo wrong? I mean, I don't mind Echo being correct, but
why can't Lego just make a gray and blue figure? It's like first they had a greenish bluish blue figure with their Jurassic World sets. It actually looked really cool. Fallen Kingdom, they changed the colors. They had a green and brown blue figure. If you're going to change the colors to gray. Because that's the color blue is. I think she's got like a little tiny bit of green in her. On her.
Blue's not even supposed to have green, May.
Well, I think she has like some green undertones or something. Wait, no, I think it just looks like that in the first one in the night scenes.
I don't know. I'll do some sick tricks, bro. Oh, I got my plate. No, you're oily. You pick up everything. Okay, I need to get into the 6 o'clock for me.
Actually, cool people use plasticine. Have you seen Wallace and Gromit?
Cool people use silicone, okay? Rubber silicone. Dude.
Well, you're not cool enough for that.
I'm gonna be switching to my PC in a minute. I'll be right back, okay? On my PC now. Fragilis. Lad. Fragilis. Hello? 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 Fragilis. Hello? Fragilis?
That's Caleb to you. And yeah, I'm back.
I was like, you there? You there? You there? You there?
Sorry. I had acrylic gesso on my hand. I had to wash it off.
Oh.
Ooh, I'll be back. Yeah.
Oh, I just realized you can't see my background on my PC. Virgilis? Are you there, Virgilis? Okay, you're back. Virgilis? You can't see my you can't, you're not able, you can't, you're not allowed to see my screensaver for my background.
Yeah.
It's got a very big in-game spoiler. Oh, send that send the video again. Virgilis.
Uh,
Virgilis. Ferocious Virgilis. Caleb.
Yes.
Send the video.
Yes.
Send the video in the group chat again. Send the video in the group chat again.
What video?
The in-game thing.
It wasn't an end game thing. It's something that I heard that happened and got spoiled for me.
Send the video anyway, so I know what it is.
It's not a video. I just.
I know it's not a
My
video.
friend. CJ the idiot spoiled.
Send a video. What did you send the first time?
I just sent. Okay, I typed out the spoiler. And I sent it in chat. Here, I'll type it out again.
Oh.
There.
I mean, the first name you listed should have been obvious. His contract was over with Marvel.
What? I don't pay attention to stuff like that. The only Marvel things I pay attention to are trailers and memes. Unless there's like a new Marvel movie that's come out, because then there's always spoilers.
You should watch Godzilla though. So now I know that my background for my window, my computer, is now a spoiler that you don't know, so I can't show it. I don't have my screen share on anyways, so. Ooh. When are you going to see it? When are you going to see it? For Chillis.
Yeah, my dad might show it to us, so don't spoil anything.
I said, no, I know. When are you going to see it? Window. My computer. Now, a spoiler that you can't on anyways. So. When are you going to see it?
Comes out on DVD and Blu-ray.
For Chillis.
When it gets on Prime or comes out on DVD or when it gets on Prime Video or when it comes out on DVD and
Your Lord.
Blu-ray.
I'm gonna have to watch that thing around September. When are you gonna see it?
I don't know. Whenever it comes out on DVD,
You're lagging badly.
Blu-ray. Or on Amazon Prime. Whatever. Amazon Prime is where I watch it.
Hello? Hello?